I'm checking it. I don't know what I'm doing here, guys. Hello, everybody. I'm not sure. I'm not even going to be able to do this. I don't really do this on the phone. Okay, Teresa. I don't know. Am I here? This is the mobile social club I am in. Okay, I'm on the road, and this is something a little bit different for me. So I don't know who's here. I'm going to have a little bit of a hard time checking down at the chat. I'm going to give it a shot here. Let's see. Lower this. Zero people. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this, but it's all right. I'm on the road. See if anybody jumps in. I think Toro might be here. Hoping you have a great day, Toro. Let's see. Day Watcher might be here. I can't really look too much at my phone. I'm going to talk a little bit about this, that, and the other thing. This car ride's totally different than cars that I'm used to. Oh my god! I got to get used to driving a sports car. This is a sports car. I mean, turbos and this and that. It's not my thing. But what am I going to do? What happened to the Coupe de Ville? What the hell has happened? Yeah, I may in fact get on this show. I'm going to try not to curse. I'm going to speak some general stuff, and I'm not playing any music. If they demonetize me for this show, I definitely have issues with YouTube. Not that it matters. It's just a game now. Now it's just a game. All right, I shoot games and I edit things and I play around and I try to have a good time, have a fun time. Hello, hey teacher. Hey, well, anyway, let's see. My car's riding pretty good. It has one little noise. Don Mickey, what do you think about this? If you're still here, Don, I got a question for you. What's your thoughts about this? No, you can't even hear a noise, I'm sure. But Don, if you're still here, give me a quick thumbs up. I'm going to speak about something real fast. If Don's here, or anybody that knows about cars. I know Don knows about cars. Let's see, where are you, sir? All right, down left. So anybody that knows about cars. Okay, this car I have, right? It's 2 years old. It has like apparently about 2.5 years old, something like that. Anyway, it was a late model 21. So they're saying 22, but I think it's 21. Okay, done. Here's my question. This car was only driven in 2.5 years. It was only driven approximately 1,500 miles a year. Can things happen if a car is not driven? Like, I don't know, certain things in it. Can certain things happen to a car that's not driven? It only had one. I might have got the first oil change. I don't know. Just curious about that because I got a couple of little creaky things going on, some noises. Nothing bad. The engine's beautiful, but like in the wheel, there might be a little noise. And it was a car brought up from Florida, so it was basically driven in Florida. 15. I'm going to use a number of approximately 1,500 miles a year, and it just sat. It did not drive. It didn't. Obviously, it did not drive. It never hit the highway. Yes, if you don't drive a thing set in. Okay. Well, anyway, the good thing is, Don, I'm covered bumper to bumper, 100%. So what I'm going to put another 1,000 or so miles on it, and I think that I will take it into the dealer, and they'll check everything out, fix everything up. But okay, thank you for that feedback. I was curious about that. I thought that too. A car has to drive, right? Yeah. Hello, Arlene. A car has to drive. So they didn't drive it. It sat in Florida. It's got a little sun damage to a black strip on one side. As obviously it sat in the sun in Florida, and it did not drive. It was an elderly couple. Basically, used it to go back and forth to Publix, if that. So okay, good. All right, thanks. I appreciate that feedback. All right, it's not. It is normal. All right. Okay. It's not that it matters. It's I got a brand new car warranty. It's not a problem. Well, the engine's perfect, actually, Spirit in the Sky Blue. I did have it serviced at the Cadillac dealer, which I will use for every little thing right now. I'm done with secondhand mechanical aspects, except for my friend that's 70 miles away. Yes, exactly. Okay, good, good. Oh, you guys are great. I'm glad I came on this morning because I needed this little feedback. But you guys can't hear much of anything. It does not drive like my other car. It's a sports car, but it's a luxury car in one. I don't understand how they pulled this off. This is apparently Cadillac's answer to the E350 Mercedes, something like that. I don't know Mercedes. This is Cadillac's answer to uh, to Mercedes Benz E350, which I would never drive, even if I had the money. I would never drive a Benz, even if I had the money. Well, hello, James. Well, okay, I got 15 people in here, and I did not think I would have anybody in here. So I got a couple of days off. Let's talk about days off, okay? I've earned them. Oh, you guys know how hard I work. So I've earned them. What do I do on my days off? I work. I actually go to work. So I'm doing construction this week. I'm training little sticks on the odd jobs that I do. I'm doing some tile work today. We are Italians. We work with tile. We are Italians. Typically, we have good work ethic. We are Italians. There is no such thing as a sick day, a day off for nothing. We don't have that. If it's a federal given holiday or something like that, we take off. We don't work. Other than that, typically Italians are working or thinking about what they're going to do for work or what they're going to do with their time, unless they're going on vacation. That's a totally different situation. Look at me. I'm going into Newark because I'm so used to it. See, you become a creature of habit. I'm making the wrong turn going into Newark and East Orange because that's where I'm used to going. But I don't have to go there. It's so funny. All right, come on, easy passers, move over. And that's what it is. Um, so that's what we got going on now. All right, hold on, man. Let's see if this easy pass man. Go toll. Oh, all right. My easy pass is down below. I gotta get Joe Town Jack, new member. So we are Italians, and what do? We work. There is no days off. Hello. And that's not just going to be Italian. Let me explain something to you. That is work ethic that's built into the individual from generations past. That's where that comes from, okay? Right? So you come from a family of good work ethic. You follow it somewhat. And I can't really see the chat, but I think Pretty Money is in here. I think San Weevil is here. Hello, sir. Nice to see you. Good morning. Joetown Jack, nice to see you. CG2, Michael Moore Mile. Yeah, we work. What am I doing on my vacation days? I'm working. I'm working. And I'm teaching my kid this. You need to work. You need to work. And that's what we do. Pop, when are you doing this job? Pop, when are you doing that job? Pop, we got to do an office. Pop, we got to do that. So eventually I'm going to turn over all my tools to him and I'll be Ubering. So learning. You know, I think it's a good thing to do. No spirit in the sky blue. Like, where's Osada Trees? The work ethic in that man and that individual is absolutely incredible. Hello, Stephen. Nice to see you. So yeah. You're not, just so you guys do understand here. You're not going to get Super Bowl talk here. I don't talk in the past. I keep moving forward. The game is over. Great game. Had a good time. Halftime show was great. Move forward. I don't want to talk about the plays. Oh, he could have scored that. No, I'm not. That's boring to me. Yeah, I'm doing it, buddy. I'm gonna do it, Don. When's the earthquake? Today, Barry? They just had an earthquake in Florida? Is that correct? Is that correct? There's an earthquake in Florida right now? Today? So there's me. I'm not talking, I'm not doing the show about this. It's boring for me. It may not be boring for others. It may not be boring for others, and that's it. Do a show installation with your son. Yeah, I could do that. Yep, I'm gonna take some videos. I'm gonna show him something new. We're doing a new application. This customer requested, if it's possible, to get in and out in 2 days. Now, when you do tile work, you got to put concrete on the back. You got to prep the surface. There's concrete. You got to spread it like a mason with a trowel, and then you got to set your tiles. And then the next day you grout. Right, you grout next. I'm doing subway tiles today. Actually, they're going to be shaped like it's going to be subway. Yeah, nah. I was eating and drinking and Baywatch or having a good time. That's Super Bowl. It's a holiday. Hopefully y'all were around people because that's what American holidays are. Spent with people. And I would now consider Super Bowl Sunday actually a holiday. Artists, people, doing this, doing that, doing the other thing. So let me. I gotta get my Easy Pass out. I have to load it for a quick minute. I may cut. This is going to be a short ride, guys. I got to follow some directions. I'm on the. I'm using the Waze application to get around. So you may, in fact, cut it short. But so no, there's a new application now. Okay, it costs more, but I'm going to finish this tile job in one day. That means setting the tile, grout, clean up. They come home from work tonight. They got a new kitchen. I'm doing this in one day because now there is called. It's called Tile Set. It's a very, very, very strong adhesive. I've used it before. Hello there, Big Small. I'm tiling a wall, subway tiles. Yeah. Backsplashes today. Done. So what you do is there's a new tool. It's called Tile Set, right? It's a very, very, very strong adhesive backing. You you peel the back off. You adhere it to the surface that you're going to tile. This is not for bathrooms and stuff like that. This is only for somewhat dry areas. And what you do is you once you put this to the wall, you're stuck. You ain't getting it off. If you put this stuff on the wall, you're basically if you try and tear it off, you're stuck. Now inside this tile paper, I'm going to call it tile paper. It's actually called the tile mat, and I have used it. Is little cells of thin set or mastic is called. Mastic is another adhesive that's used to set tiles. I don't like to use mastic. I typically like to use concrete for my tile setting. So you put there's little cells in this tile mat. You push the tile against it. It breaks these cells. The adhesive, hello Spiky, the adhesive comes out and it sets just like it's in concrete. But here's the problem. You got one chance to set it. There's no adjusting. So you got a real I don't recommend it for unskilled tile setters. I mean you gotta use spacers and you gotta really know what you're doing to pull this off. It's very good. And you're stuck. See no evil, the problem is this. Now I'm a pretty good tile setter. I went to a job yesterday I did 2 years, a year and a half ago, and wow, that tile still looks great. So I wouldn't recommend it for the beginner unless you consult with somebody that can give you some tips. But basically, I could have squeezed 2 days work out of this job and got paid for 2 days work. Instead, I'm going to finish this job in one day. So basically, it's letting me do 2 days work. So anyway, I'm setting tile and grouting on the same day. These people left for work this morning. They're going to come back from work tonight with a whole new kitchen look. And we're going to do this in one day because of this new invention. So the world evolves. Things change. Things change. Things change and things get better. So it's a good application, see no evil. Um, I would do it if somebody needs me in and out in a day. If somebody is, so they're going to spend a little more on supplies, but we're going to finish this job in, say, one day, which I absolutely love. Hello, Joey Dale. So it's called Tile Mat. It's a Home Depot product. I believe it's only a Home Depot product. The tile stores don't even want to sell this because they're traditional. Also, something else I'm using, which I don't typically use, pre-mixed grout. Hello, Gianni Russo. And I'm also using something else I don't typically use. Pre-mixed grout. Listen, I'm an old-fashioned guy. I mix the concrete. I mix the thin set with my mixers, with my. I mix my thin set. I mix my grout. No, no. Everything has changed. And I will say, it's been scientifically formulated in a factory. And yeah, I'm going to use the spacers. Exactly, exactly. See no evil. Now, when you're doing subway, your measurements have to be right on, man. When you do subway tile, your lines have to meet up. So anyway, the point is this: there's no days off in my world, basically. There really isn't. Sunday is my day. Maybe a few days here and there if I don't have something going on. But otherwise, a day off to me is a day to find a project, another job. something else that I can do. You understand? So that's the way I look at it. And that's me. I don't believe in vacation days to do nothing. There is something. These motherfuckers drive like animals. There's something else that I want to talk about. My coffee is chock full of nuts. Gianni is my coffee. I'm sorry if I can't see. I can't see the chat. I apologize. 25 people on a mobile social club run. Holy shit! Didn't expect that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take some videos throughout. I'm gonna show you the application. It's a very interesting application. I'm looking forward to doing this job. Okay. Now we got another issue. We got another issue. Now listen, guys. My phone might ring. Okay, understand something. If my phone rings, if I go silent for a moment, it's not because I left. Hang out. It's because I took a phone call or I got to check a message. Okay, so that's what happens here. You understand? I got to check a phone calls come in. The backing is sold at Home Depot. Okay, see no evil. I don't know if you do tile or if you need tile done. If you need tile done, you call me. I'll come and do your tile. If you need tile done, you let me know. You know, I'm always can always use a day's pay, my man. So anytime if you can do it, you do it. If anybody ever needs something like that done and they want me in and out in the day, I tell them all the supplies to get. Of course, a little more in supplies, a little less in labor. You pay me for one day instead of two. Follow me? This motherfucker is rolling up on me strong. Busted up car. Watch these motherfucking carjackers out here. I gotta get these windows tinted. Tomorrow I'm getting my windows tinted. Okay, so that's the situation. Let's talk about something else. Mental health days. There's no such thing. What the fuck is this thing called? A mental health day? Are you out of your mind? Where do they come up with these things? A mental health day. Is that okay, guys? What the fuck are you talking about? Someone that needs a mental health day has a mental health issue. And nothing against my mental health family friends. Because I know a lot of people that have mental health issues. But my opinion, a mental health day? Where the fuck do they come up with these things? Where do you come up with this? No. No, 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 no. You got to do all of that on a Sunday. You got to get all your issues out of your brain on a Sunday, on a Saturday if you don't work 6 days a week. No, Tommy Stiggs is not hearing this new shit. What the fuck's going on in this world mental health day? No, no. Oh, the people that are okay with this are the people sick kids end up fucking incarcerated, or they become part of the trench coat kids. They become part of the trench coat kids. They become rebellious. They become fucking animals. I know. I just like to call it a vacation day, pretty Mo. What happened to calling it a vacation day? What happened to calling it a personal day? Pretty Mo, when a 21-year-old full of piss and vinegar, right, needs a mental health day, we got issues. If anybody needs a mental health day, girl, you can better believe that it is me because I'm fucked up. The shit I've been through, I could take some mental health days. You know where my mental health was fucking fixed? In a prison cell. Okay, that's where that goes. But that's what it's called, a vacation day. Come on. A vacation day is when you clear your brain out. A personal day is when you clear your brain out. Yes, they are personal days. They are personal days. And older folks can talk about this. Listen to me. The older folks can talk about this and take it, actually. But a 21-year-old, something went wrong. Something went wrong. For a 21-year-old just starting out in their career needs a mental health day. These are to put him in timeout kids, which we never did. If my son acted up, my son got a fucking crack. That's it. I tell you just like it is. If my son did not get a crack, my son would probably maybe be in trouble following what I did. It's a very strong possibility. I don't have the answers to everything. I'd rather call it personal day. I don't want to hear my 21-year-old say I need a mental health day. I don't want to hear it. I'm sorry. Call me an old fucking, an old, call me an old head. I don't know, whatever. I don't know. I just, I just, I just, I don't know. Eh, hmm, a little difficult for me to comprehend. 21-year-old. I was looking. I was chasing skirts, banging broads left and right. 21, bang, bang, boom. I wasn't worried about a mental health day. I went to work. I was running things on the streets. I was doing shit in my 20s. I was thinking about what broad am I going to bang next. And if you take offense to my type of terminology, I don't know what to tell you. I speak real. I'm a reality based guy. This is what I did. This is what single young men do. They chase skirts and they're trying to find which broad they're going to bang next. If you don't like that, and I don't sound like a gentleman, I don't know what to tell you. But you come into the social club, Tommy, you got Kawfee Talk with Tommy Stiggs. We speak reality here. At 22 years old, I did not need a mental health day. I'm wondering what broad I'm going to bang next. All right, that's it. We'll leave it just like that. What? I mean, you could cry, you could live, you could say, I gotta get out of here, this crazy motherfucker. You could say whatever it is that you want to say. All I can promise you is real talk. And it may not be so sexy to everybody. I may not be so appealing to it. Real talk, some people don't want to hear about it. And I'm not criticizing anybody that has mental health issues because God knows I know many with it. And I help them and they're dealing. But a 22-year-old full of piss and vinegar, right? Gets a hard on when the wind blows. Should not need a mental health day, right? Hey, I'm sorry if my language and my content, that was a lack thereof, might offend you. Oh, he's not a gentleman. Oh my God, he's not speaking like a such a. He's not speaking like a gentleman. Well, guess what? You're getting real talk over here. All right. All right. I got to check something here. Give me a minute. Got to open my application here because Waze is not talking to me. Waze. Okay. Let me see. All right. So I'm gonna kind of end it at that. We had a little conversation this morning. I'm gonna end it at that, guys. I gotta get going. I will. We may not do the mob talk tonight with me and Carmela, but for now, guys, I am logging off. This was a short talk about some real talk. Get to work. Take a vacation day if you need it. Instill those work ethics. Keep our children out of prisons, please. Keep our children out of prison. Give them work. Let them learn. All right, I got to get rolling, everybody. Tommy Stiggs checking out from the Mobile Social Club. Have yourselves a blessed Monday, 212 2024. Leave a comment if you like this. Leave a comment, guys. Ciao for now.